Hey, beautiful people. It's Tanya here for ECMG Creative. Thanks so much for dropping by this evening. We want to talk to you tonight in continuation of our theme, launching that business. Why are they not buying what you're selling? Why are they not picking up what you're putting down? What is the problem? Well, tonight we're going to talk to you about what it is you're selling and why. And the reason why they, meaning your audience, may not be purchasing what you're selling is, probably because you're not clear enough about your definition of product or service or even brand. We will clarify tonight. After this episode, you'll be able to pull together your business model that we were looking for earlier this week. And with what you've learned, you'll be able to piece together how you can begin to pitch, present, and even land supporters and even buyers into your business. You ready? Let's get it. So, first of all, we need to define what a product is, what a service is, and then talk about what their differences are and how you will utilize them. A product is an article or a substance that has been manufactured or refined for sale. A service is the action of helping or doing work for someone. And no matter whether it's a product or whether it's a service, the way it gets sold, the way it gets promoted, the way it gets marketed and even branded has to be anchored in service. Again, we spoke to you yesterday about leading with passion. If you are led by the almighty dollar, then you'll probably be satisfied for a few moments, but you'll burn out rather quickly when you don't understand that the consumer really is the best. The consumer is always right. And when you go after those consumers as a service and as a servant, you will go through the roof in terms of how you begin to sell in your business. Now, here we respect the curve. That means everyone is on a different learning curve, but everyone is learning. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to slide in the DMs, leave a comment, or you can email us. Either way, we are more than able to help facilitate what you need for where you're going in your business. Now, for a quick recap, Monday, we talked about the business model and what it means, what it is, how it works. Tuesday, we spoke about how to build and pitch that said business model and to whom. Today, we're sitting on Wednesday, hump day, and we will be talking about selling and the differences between the two, meaning your product or your service and which works best for you. And tomorrow we'll be closing out with determining what works best for you and the road of least resistance to the almighty dollar. Sound good? So on Saturday, I'll probably bounce back in here at an undisclosed time, only to those who are interested. And we are going to post up the results from our challenges, and also we'll be able to talk freely about our businesses with one another, and that'll probably be a live. And so all of you who have endured with us during this week and even last week, you'll have the opportunity to get online. If you want to come up on the screen, you will pitch your business, because we're all here about businesses, brands, whatever the case may be. All right, so let's move on. What are some of the differences between services and products? Well, in terms of services, it has more sweat equity than with products. With products, you can create them once and be compensated multiple times for the same exact product. And a perfect example that I like to use that I posed to a good friend of mine, Dorielle, is: would you prefer to wake up to have sold 100 orders, which you'll have to put together as a service later on, or 1,000 units of items that have been sold and downloaded, and you don't have to do anything except go to the bank and have the check cleared for you? There's a difference. There's a lot of sweat equity when it comes to services, and if that is what you have, that's fine. But I mentioned earlier this week, I believe in one of my lives or highlights, that if I had to give one piece of advice when starting your own business, it would be this: do not pigeonhole yourself into believing that you only have to choose one or the other, product or services. I would select both, and if I had to choose one, I would choose product over service for the very reason we just talked about. So remember that your job as entrepreneur, brand ambassador, owner of the business, proprietor is to clearly communicate the existence of your business and its offering into the marketplace. And it goes to also the audience as well. Be crystal clear in what you're selling or what your product is, so that folks will understand that you have identified a problem and that you are the solution to that problem, and you manifest the solution through your mission, the philosophy, even all the way down to the work environment that you have, and you propose this as your unique selling point. Everything is a personality contest. So if you can just barrel everything down to its least common denominator and not waste time in terms of letting people know exactly what you do, you will kill it in the streets. I really, really believe that. So your business model should include your service, and then you should develop your products around that service. So if you're a consultant, a cook, a marketing and graphics individual, or brand, create a niche within those particular industries, and then begin to develop products around those services, so that you don't have to be worried about the influx of orders or accounts that you land or not, or folks that you have to onboard into your business. If you develop product, you'll more than likely always wind up with a balance of a surplus rather than a deficit when times get lean. And I don't care what kind of business that you are in, unless you own a mortuary, you will have down times. And I pray for the day when, people just stop dying. So for once, the morticians can understand what it's like for us. So, for example, we are a luxury graphics and marketing firm, but what we also offer on the product side is an e-commerce site. We also provide training, tips, and do-it-yourself templates for people like you who don't have the time to do it. And if they could, they would. And if you don't have the time to do it, then that's when you come to us for the services. Get it? So that's 24/7, 365 days of the year. We got you. So finally, the challenges or opportunities for the week is for you as business owner, people who want to start their own businesses. It's time for you to build out your business model. If you click the link in the bio, go all the way to the tab at the top in orange. If you click on that button, you'll have the entire package that's 100% free. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please get in contact with us. We are with you for this process. We're not charging you one plug nickel to consult with you so we can help you build your business properly from the start. We also would like to challenge you to increase your profile by 25 to 50 followers this week. And we always extend that beyond the 5 days to 7 days. So you have more than enough time, and that includes the weekend. And a lot of you, your audiences will pay attention to you on the weekend. And finally, what's the incentive for you doing this? Well, if you do what we ask you to do and you post up your results, we will see who it is that you are, because we know who the newbies are and who aren't. But if you are one of the individuals who go above and beyond and exceed the goals, you will receive 4 months of content free. 4 months of content for 100% free. Gotcha? And then we're going to show you how to source all your images as well, so you can get on this immediately. Gotcha? So that's a $187 value. You want to go to the store and get it. It's 0.5%. It's 50% off. And if not, oh well. So go ahead, complete the challenge, do the worksheets, do the work, Follow us, like us, share, turn on your notifications, share this even with your enemies, because the best way for you to make a friend out of an enemy is to show them how to make some money so they will leave you alone. Now, there might be some problems with the link. It was up earlier. That's an internal problem with, or external with Instagram. So here is the website, ecmgroups.com/Instaglam fam. We will see you.